Hi, honeys. It's Michelle and Brad. It's Saturday, November 28th. And we're having...
money.
What?
This guy, he's like leaning out his window looking into the car. Maybe he's looking to change lanes.
Maybe he's trying to read my shirt. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he was trying to cross over.
Oh, okay. Gosh, this is so pretty. Anyway, we are on a little date day. We're going through a scenic drive in the mountains. And on the way there, we thought it'd be fun to talk to you guys. There's a little how well do you know your significant other quiz. It's 21 questions. And we thought it'd be fun to do it. And there's supposed to be a little area when we get through the scenic drive to where we can get out and walk around. So maybe if it's open, I'll show you how that looks too at the end of the video. But what I'm going to do is read each question to him, and he has to answer it about me, and then I'll answer it about him. But since he's driving, I'm going to be doing all the questions. He got over there anyway?
So, I made the face and gesture because there's a guy who went from the right lane, crossed over all three lanes to the left lane, and damn near caused an accident. And then he ends up taking a right anyway. And that's why I made the gesture. He just took a right turn.
Hey, look, there's a sports bar / tavern right here. What am I insecure about?
Your likability.
Yeah, it's definitely true. What are you insecure about? Well, you are so humble that it's almost to the point of insecurity. So you never really think as highly of yourself as other people do.
Okay.
So your insecurity seems to be like your ability to do things. Well, you're your own worst critic. I don't know if that's an insecurity or not.
I don't doubt my ability to do things.
Okay. What is my favorite color?
A dark green.
Yep. And your favorite color is blue, right? Still? What is my favorite food?
Pasta with meatballs.
Your favorite food is steak, I would say.
Yes.
What food do I hate?
Hate?
Yeah.
I don't know what. No, I don't know.
Oh.
You do the cooking, so I just presume that you're gonna make what you like.
I don't like raw things like sushi, raw meat, that kind of stuff. Like, what food do you hate? You don't like vegetables.
That's a little broad.
No, it's not. You like two things. You like carrots and
I like carrots, broccoli, zucchini.
Yeah.
Onions, lettuce, tomatoes, potatoes.
Bell peppers.
Peppers.
But there's so many things I can't cook with, though, is my point. Like, he doesn't like Brussels sprouts. He doesn't like...
Cauliflower.
Right.
Spinach.
Right. It goes on and on.
I'll eat spinach, uncooked spinach on like a sandwich or something like that, or pizza. I'm fine with that. But as far as like that glop that comes out of a can, no.
So good. Okay. What is my biggest pet peeve?
Which one? I don't know which one's the biggest. I know one is the way I brush my teeth.
Yes. Oh, about you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Your biggest pet peeve about me is probably my impatience.
Yes.
Or is it my temper when I'm PMSing?
It's not a pet peeve. I just avoid you.
Yeah. So it'd have to be my impatience.
No, it's your absurd expectations of instant gratification.
Which is part of being impatient, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What's my favorite TV show?
Golden Girls.
And yours, I would say, is House.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
I love the misanthropy.
Yes. What is something that always cheers me up when I'm sad?
Usually some sort of cold treat, like a shake or a Slurpee.
Yeah, it's definitely true. And it's funny because what I think cheers you up when you're sad is like comfort food, like meatloaf or
Ramen.
Yeah, something really comforting.
Tea.
Or tea, or that Lipton soup that you like that comes in the box.
Yes.
That's how. So it's funny. Both of ours have to do with food. But oh geez, what did we do for our first date? What did we do on our first date? Do you remember? I remember.
Well, we have different
definitions. Yeah. What do you think we did on our first date?
I consider the Fokker movie our first date.
Yeah, I do too. When we went to go see
Hooters. We went to Hooters, but you said the Hooters thing was our second date.
Yeah, I thought we went to the movie and then we went out for drinks afterwards. I don't remember eating anywhere before
I'm pretty dang sure we ate at Hooters first, and then we went to the movie, then we went to drinks.
We might have gone to Hooters on our second date as well then. Because I remember our second date at Hooters is when I was like, oh no, I'm falling in love with this guy. Like,
See,
really,
that's
I
why I was
really
saying
am.
different definitions.
But so I'm thinking maybe it was, we went, because we went multiple times in the very beginning though. So maybe we went both times.
Could be.
Yeah. That was a nice Hooters. It was right on the water. Beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever liked one like that again. Like, I've been to a lot of them, and that one is just special. Of course, I also fell in love with Bradley there. Or realized I was in love with him. Okay, so I guess the answer is the same on that.
Sort of.
So it was Meet the Little Fockers is what we went to see.
Is that what it was called?
Right? Isn't that what called the third one with the kids in it?
Yeah, where Ben Stiller is like sort of adultering with a pharmaceutical rep or something like that.
Right. That's the one.
Yeah.
So that was our first date, and you brought me a present.
Yes.
A very nice present.
Yes, that giant encyclopedia of art.
Yeah, I had told him the night we met why I love art history so much, and he bought a book like on that exact type of art history, like that subject, that angle, and I thought, wow, this guy listens when I talk. But it was like it's a really nice art book. Like we have it out in our living room, and I don't want to put it away anywhere because I like looking at it. I like seeing it daily.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a really, really nice book. And yeah. And then you got me this card that said that you hope that we're friends for a long time, and it had Winnie the Pooh on it, which you didn't even know that I love Winnie the Pooh. Anyway. Okay. What is my biggest fear?
Cockroaches.
Yeah, in the government. Okay, your biggest fear, I think you said recently, I don't know if you still feel this way, is losing me.
Yeah.
Okay. If I could travel anywhere, where would I go? I don't know if you're going to know this.
What the? I would think like a ranch in the Northwest.
And like I said, I went online beforehand.
I don't doubt you.
And it said nothing about reservations.
Or a fee.
Or a fee. It said it was free. So it's just kind of irritating because, okay, so there's Cowboy Trail, Spring Mountain Ranch, State Park, Blue Diamond.
We can just drive higher in the mountains if you want.
Okay. Just see where we can go.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I could go anywhere, I probably would go to Ireland.
Okay.
If you could travel anywhere, where would you go?
asking me or guessing?
I have to guess first, and then you can tell me. I'm trying to think. We don't talk about traveling that much because it's so out of the realm of possibility. Maybe you'd want to do our honeymoon now, go to the Smoky Mountains. I don't know though, but that's, if you could go anywhere though, where would you go?
I've always had a fantasy of actually living on a ranch out in like Montana. And this is well before Yellowstone. This actually came from in the 90s when I had, or I'm sorry, 2001, when I had to escort one of my military underlings to Reno. And his family owned a ranch a little east of Reno in a town called Sparks. And so I had to stay with him. It was sort of a parole thing, if you will.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the family put me up in their ranch, and I just absolutely fell in love with living on a ranch. And so ever since then, that was November 01, because right before we got deployed to Afghanistan. That's why I had to escort him up there, because I wasn't going home, and he wanted to see his family for this is the part she was talking about. We can park at, but it's full.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he was on like military probation. So, since I wasn't going anywhere, I just drove him up to his residence east of Reno.
Well, moving to Sparks isn't outside of the realm of possibilities, I don't think. Or at least maybe having like a second home, like a little vacation spot there or something. But anyway, what 3 things do I like most about you?
My facial hair, my chest hair, and my work ethic.
So mostly exterior physical things?
You didn't give me a context.
I know. Okay.
Oh, those are nature trails. I thought they were like dirt roads, but they're just like hiking trails.
Nice.
They have burros here. Or burro. I can't.
I don't know what those are.
They're wild donkeys.
Oh.
Burro. That's what. Yeah. See, there's a sign.
Oh, it is a donkey sign. We'll
Yeah,
have to, on the way out, turn it around and show you because it's kind of cute.
I can't pronounce it the proper way that they do in Central America. The tongue roll thing has always eluded me with my Spanish. See, the state parks are closed, but the national parks are opened.
No comment. Okay, what 3 things do you like most about me? I can't say what you like about me.
Well, you can keep it non-physical.
Okay. I was going to say, because the physical things I don't think I should say.
Well, you didn't give me context for the question. That's why I just kind of threw things out that I know you like.
Okay. You like, I'll say one physical thing. You like it when I burp.
She burps pretty funny.
You like my cooking.
Definitely.
And you like how nurturing I am.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if those are your favorite things about me, but that's so hard to say. I mean, I don't feel like it's my business what he loves about me, so it's really hard to, like when we were first together, when we were first married, I was constantly like, what do you love about me? And then after being married a certain amount of time, it's like, you know what, I have something in my eye. And then after we were married for a while, it's like, I don't really need or want to know that. The truth of the matter is, he's with me and he loves me. I don't need to know why. What is my favorite song or artist? Well,
Colby Kelly pops in my head.
No. I do really like her, but my favorite artist is Judy Garland.
Yes.
Your favorite artist is the Foo Fighters.
That's one of them, yes.
Did somebody else come to your mind as your favorite?
Weezer.
Weezer. Oh, yeah. What are my talents?
You read people very, very well. You're very charismatic. When you walk into a room, you take it over even if you're not trying. You're very artistic. You have this capacity for understanding and appreciating all sorts of art, especially ones that you don't particularly like. You have this innate ability to explain why certain things are happening, or kind of like the thinking behind someone's actions, no matter how irrational, which is wonderful in my case because I get easily frustrated with irrational action. So you're able to try to explain it, whereas I can't comprehend it.
Okay, well, thank you. That was sweet.
Is that sarcasm?
No. I didn't know there was houses up there. Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. What are your talents? You are a mathematician.
Not by trade.
No, but I mean, you can do so many mathematical equations just in your head so fast. You have like an insane amount of knowledge about like history, not just of the US, but of the world, of the presidents, of the different wars, like all the different. So he's kind of like a walking encyclopedia when it comes to history.
Certain topics, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to ask you about like, the history of art or anything, but you you definitely know a lot about history. You are a natural leader. You're very good at getting people excited about a certain thing and all being on the same team with it. People naturally follow you. And you're very talented at making people feel more secure. I think that's why you're so good at security and stuff. It's just people feel safe around you. They feel, on top of it, another big talent you have, and I'm sure you got this from Boy Scouts in the military, but you know how to handle every situation. So he's very handy to have around if an emergency happens. And that's the other thing. You're very calm under pressure, which is quite the talent. But you're the guy that saves the day in an emergency.
I was about saving the day.
Okay, well, he's saved lives before, so.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, so is that not saving the day?
I guess.
Long story short, Brad rescued a little girl from a car that was on fire, and he saved her life. And a little boy. So. Okay.
That's a very short version.
Very short version. What's my favorite smell?
It's seasonal.
I was going to say, I don't even know the answer to that.
I think it's some sort of gingerbread in the winter, pumpkin in the fall. And something like rosy in the spring, and I don't know what the summer would be.
Yeah, well, I definitely like the smell of trees in the winter too. I do like gingerbread though, and then in the summer it's usually like a beach scent, which is hard to define. But your favorite scent, I would say, is vanilla or coffee, or well, do you like tree scent too?
My favorite scent is usually some sort of pine.
What are my favorite pastimes?
You greatly enjoy classic movies and music.
Yeah.
you do like to do some older school hobbies, such as crocheting. And you do like experimenting with old school recipes.
Yes. I'm very old-fashioned.
Yes.
Your pastimes, I would say, well, you love playing Xbox.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you talk about hobbies.
Pastimes. That's what, no, not hobbies, but like what you do to pass the time.
Oh, I always thought it was pastimes. Anyway, oh, all right. Well, let me re-answer that then.
Oh, I thought you had a great answer.
Oh. Well, no, if you like it, then go with it.
Oh, okay. So you like to play your Xbox. You like to partake in political discussions in forums.
Not so much lately, but yeah.
Yeah, and you like to spend time like outside, like just sitting and thinking. Like you like to sit on our patio and think. And Brad's a big thinker. So am I. That's probably why we're compatible. He also likes to play basketball.
Yeah, when my joints allow it.
Yeah.
But military injuries get in the way a lot for my outdoor activities.
What is one of my best childhood memories?
I know you've often spoken highly of riding the horses. You've also spoken often and fondly of riding around on your brother's shoulders on the ice skating rinks.
Yeah, that was fun.
Obviously, your dancing, you take a lot of pride and joy in talking about your dancing.
Yeah, that was a lot of work. Okay. It says one. You said like three, but what is one of your best childhood memories? I would say you speak very, very highly and fondly of any memories dealing with your grandmother. I know you used to spend a lot of time, I'm talking about his mom's mom. You used to spend a lot of time with her, and all the way up until she passed away even. You used to call her regularly and
Twice a week.
Twice a week, yeah. So
every Wednesday and Sunday. Every Wednesday night and every Sunday after church time.
yeah, so I would say anything dealing with your grandma was your fondest childhood memory, probably. I don't know if that's accurate, but it seems like.
Oh, there's plenty of fondness there.
Yeah. Am I a dog or a cat person?
You're definitely a cat person, but I mean, I don't feel like that excludes dogs, but your affinity is definitely for cats.
Yeah. And you're a dog person.
Definitely.
Do I have any allergies?
Yes, some of them undefined. You get like sinus stuff going on every spring and fall.
Yeah.
Oh, you're kind of like rolling your head like I was wrong, like I'm making it up.
No, I'm looking around.
God, those trees.
I know.
So, got a couple good lookers there. So I used to work at a tree farm in the winters when I was in high school and college in upstate New York. We used to sell furs and Douglas firs primarily, which I love. Balsams are also very pretty.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna get a Christmas tree early on, like in late November, get a fir. They will last the longest out of all the typical trees available.
Which one?
Any fir.
Any fir.
Yeah, FIR.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was looking around and I stopped hearing what you were saying. I didn't mean to. It's just,
I've done that a couple times already.
You're allergic to mushrooms.
Yes, I don't know which species, but yes. They do make my throat swell up.
Okay, we are close to the end here. Okay. If I could bring a famous person back to life, who would it be?
Who would it be for you?
Yeah.
Betty Page?
No.
Frida Kahlo?
That sounds more like it. I'm not even a Betty Page fan.
I thought you were.
Betty Davis?
Or, that's what I meant. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Betty Davis, I'm sorry.
Frida Kahlo, though, probably, yeah. Because Betty Davis lived a real long, good life, you know. I don't know if I'd want to bring Frida back, though, because I don't want her to... She was in so much pain, I wouldn't want her to suffer.
Well, she'd probably be mentally anguished, too, looking at what counts as art today.
Yeah. I don't... But, yeah, it'd be weird to bring anybody back, though. Like, they're gone.
You know, like, I've always wondered what it'd be like for, like, Thomas Jefferson and Alexander Hamilton to look at America today. And they would probably just, like, put me back in the grave, please, just please.
Right? Bye.
This is not what we intended when we wrote the Constitution.
If you could bring a famous person back to life, who would it be? Well, you just said two of them, but I would think you would bring Tesla back.
Nikola, yeah. He would probably appreciate some of the advancements that are from his ideas that Thomas Edison gets credit for.
Yeah. I know, he'd be stomping his feet. What the heck?
Yeah.
I'm the one that came up with that idea.
Half the stuff we give credit to Thomas Edison, General Electric for, it was actually Nikola Tesla. You know, especially the most important one, AC electricity. That's what's in your power lines that powers your homes. Yeah, that was definitely, undoubtedly, indisputably Nikola Tesla, but General Electric gets the credit for that for some doggone reason in American history. But you know, cell phones. The first cell phones were actually built using his theories on electromagnetism. It's just fascinating how much foresight he had into the future. Matter of fact, Albert Einstein said, was asked one time, you know, what's it like being the smartest man in the world? Said, I wouldn't know. You need to go ask Nikola Tesla.
You know who else had really great insight into the future is George Orwell. I'm reading 1984 right now, and it's like, whoa! He wrote that book in 1949.
It's almost a script for.
I mean, there's no way he could have known that, but he did. It's like.
It is. It's like a script for Western civilization in the past 2 decades.
Yeah, the only thing he didn't account for was the internet, but obviously he wouldn't have fathomed that yet. But okay, so the last question is, if I could be any animal, what would it be? That's going to be a hard one because there's two that I'm kind of...
I think you'd actually be a big cat.
That's probably right.
Not like probably a tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Something big like that.
That's exactly what I would want to be.
You lounge around in the savannah in the sun, hanging off a tree.
Yeah.
With your tail whipping around.
Go hunting, and that's the other thing. I think cats are so beautiful. How elegant and like they're flexible. They're elegant. They're fast. They're amazing hunters. They're probably some of the best hunters there are. I mean, they talk about even house cats, how many ecological systems they've like killed or something because they just are ruthless. But yeah, I would love to be a big cat, a big one, like a bobcat or bigger, out in the wild somewhere. I wouldn't want to be like somebody's pet. I'd want to be in the wild. I mean, I think it would be really nice to be a house cat with an owner that loved me, but it's such a toss-up. You don't know if you'd actually have an owner that loved you or one that just totally ignored you. So that's why I'd rather be wild. I could make my own decisions about what tree I frequented and where I like to sunbathe and things like that.
If you ever want to be amazed, look up the size of a lion paw. compared to the human hand. It's astounding how big their paws are.
Yeah, I used to work at volunteer at a wildlife refuge, and it was when animals would get injured, we would bring them in and nurse them back to health. But it was the kind of place where we tried to give them as little human interaction as possible so that when they were healthy again, we could put them right back out into the wild. And I'll never forget, there was this puma there. And when it purred, it really liked me. And it would rub up against the gate, and it would purr, and it would purr. The whole ground would vibrate. I mean, it was like, that's how powerful and strong they are. And it's really quite breathtaking if you think about it. But anyway, I think that you would be an eagle. Well, I know that's your favorite animal, but is that what you want? I could see you wanting to like fly and hang out in like tall trees and
be alone,
go fishing.
Yeah, that's
and be alone. Yeah.
Yeah, eagles don't flock. They just kind of mate and then go about their lives.
Sounds like you.
Yeah. Yeah, eagles are kind of wham bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I'm not saying that you're like that, but I mean, as far as like, well, you and I both are very independent people.
Yes.
And so even though we're married and we're happily married, we spend a lot of time like in separate rooms and whatever our abode is. We give each other a lot of space. And and neither one of us are into like romance or anything. Like I don't, if I came home and he had a bunch of candles lit with like romantic music and like rose petals everywhere, I actually wouldn't like that.
She probably asked who are you and what'd you do to my husband?
Right. Did you cheat on me or something? Like, what is this? What are you trying to do? It just, to me, it would be not my thing. Like, my idea of romance is quite a bit different, I think, than a Hallmark movie. And I enjoy those movies, but half the time I'm laughing about how cheesy and silly it is. So
there's no argument there.
Yeah, so I could definitely, so I'm not saying you're a wham bam thank you ma'am type, but you're very, you're not real romantic, and you're very like to yourself and independent. And so I could see you being an eagle, just like me being a big cat. Cats are very independent. They don't want anybody around them.
Yeah, I learned to self-soothe at a very young age.
Yeah, we both did, unfortunately, but we were both alone a lot as kids. So that is the end of the Q&A. What did you think? Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, sure.
Are there any other questions you want to see if we know about each other?
No, nothing came to mind.
Anything that you want to know if I actually know it about you?
Nope.
I have one.
Okay.
I do. I just thought of it. Now this should be easy because I just said what it was. But what is my favorite movie?
You just said it?
Yeah. A couple days ago.
That bastardized version of Nutcracker.
Oh God, I hated that movie.
Oh my gosh. You
No,
tell about that?
So you guys know I was a dancer, and I'm kind of a Nutcracker snob, and very few renditions of the Nutcracker are good enough for me, So I got this Nutcracker movie at the Dollar Tree, and it was in Blu-ray, and I got all excited. I thought, this is going to be gorgeous. I'm going to watch it right after Thanksgiving. And I sat down to watch it, and it was atrocious. I said on Thanksgiving, this is my favorite movie. Can we please watch it?
I'm trying to think what we watched. Oh, you watched...
The last one we watched before we went to bed. I was so excited about watching it. I had to find it.
Oh, God bless. I can't think of the name of it.
What is it?
So you watched Christmas Vacation. Watched something before that. I can't remember. Shit.
We watched Christmas Vacation and The Ref.
The Ref, and then we watched...
And then you watched... Robin Hood, and I took a
that's
nap.
right. That's okay. That's far more messed up.
And then I wanted to watch my favorite movie.
Every time.
How do you not remember this movie?
I can't remember the name of it. I can see it in my
What do you mean
head.
you can't remember the name of it?
God, the guy with the freaking sweater with the 3 on it.
What?
It's the black and white Christmas movie.
No. It's a Wonderful Life. I like that movie a lot, but it's not my favorite movie. My favorite movie is Seven.
You never said that was your favorite
Yes,
movie
I
of all
did. I
time.
said it like 9 times. I said, this is my favorite movie. Can we please watch it? And people are going to think that I'm very dark and disturbed because that's my favorite movie, but it is. Seven is my favorite movie. Your favorite movie, I would say, oh gosh. Okay. Brad's a hard one because there's multiple movies that he loves, that he watches a lot. So I'm gonna throw 3 out, and if one of them is correct, then I'm good, I think. V for Vendetta, The Matrix, hold on. What's the third one? Guardians of the Galaxy. No, Deadpool.
Okay.
I don't know. What is your favorite movie?
I enjoy all 3 of those, but no, none of them are my favorite.
What's your favorite?
I have favorites in genres, and I don't like to compare genres, but all right. So for like drama, it would be The Departed.
Okay.
All right. You got turn.
I know.
God bless.
Well, you have the right of way, so I'm not really sure
Yeah,
why
well,
you
there's that
decided to
too,
just
yeah.
cut you off. But
So for kind of like sci-fi, this is gonna be sacrilegious to Star Wars fans, but Revenge of the Sith. I know it's supposed to be one of the original 3, but to me, Revenge of the Sith actually builds the whole the foundation for all the other movies, all the original trilogy, and a lot of the other expanded universe stuff. So that's my favorite sci-fi movie is Revenge of the Sith. For a long time, my favorite, I guess, drama would be what was As Good as It Gets.
really,
Yes,
I didn't know that.
yeah, I love that movie. Jack Nicholson and Helen Hunt. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, there's not to me outstanding lead actors.
Oh, you know, another movie I'm really loving right now is Ready or Not.
Yeah, that's a very fun movie.
It's like,
And there's a couple of V for Vendetta Easter eggs in that movie.
yeah. It's kind of funny because as much as I'm like this happy, warm, like homemade everything kind of person, I love like dark, disturbing movies.
You've always had a fascination with dark people.
I do. Just trying to understand them. I love mysteries. So,
Which makes you wonder why you didn't stick with the nut house job.
it's a whole other video that would take hours to explain. But yeah, the short version is I had been forewarned by people who were already in that field
Take a quick break here.
that as someone who is a warm, happy, big smile kind of girl with a very positive outlook on life, that whole thing would be shattered by that kind of job. I would be turned into a very angry, dark, depressed kind of person, and I didn't want that. I cared more about my psychological well-being than my career. So that's it for the questions. Sorry it was so long. I thought, oh, it's only 21 questions. It'll be really short. Nope, not when we get talking.
Yep.
Never will it be short. So I'll do the outro while you're...
Okay.
So Brad stepped out for a moment to go find a restroom somewhere. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I think we're probably going to do another Q&A. If you have questions for either one of us or for both of us, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to find questions on my own because we have so much fun doing this. And in the past, people seem to really enjoy seeing us answer questions and talk to each other and kind of go back and forth and that kind of stuff. So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you.